My employer is charging me $2,000 for losing a key. I travel 40 minutes a day for a job that pays less than McDonald's. I work about 4,550 hours a week and am certified in several areas in this field. I was lied to several times in the interview about what I'd be doing, the pay, and where I'd be working. I walk through the door and I'm insulted immediately every morning before walking 4 yards to the computer to even clock in. I am bitched at, lied to, insulted, and yelled at every single day here. I only don't quit because I need to pay rent and car payments. I was in a car accident a month ago, totaled my car and have no vehicle, and I lost my keys following the accident. My work key was lost as well with everything else. I am now $15,000 in debt at 19 years old, and they want me to pay $2,000 for the key being lost, because they say they'll have to pay locksmiths to change the locks. I will have to take another loan out for $2,000 if I'm even allowed to do that just to pay for a lost key. What can I do? I have nowhere to go. No vehicle. Nothing. I am thinking about just leaving and changing addresses and staying somewhere else to avoid paying. In case they come after me, please give me advice. I had the same thing happen to me. I ended up finding an employment attorney and we got over $10,000 from the fool. I'm no lawyer, but I would think employees potentially losing a key is a cost of doing business. Do they change the locks after every employee with one leaves or is fired? They could have made copies. I wouldn't pay it. They could fire you though, depending on what state you're in. At will employment and all. What they're doing is pretty unethical. Contact a lawyer. You don't have to pay that. It is a cost of doing business. Please, get resumes out. Get away from these people. If it pays less than McDonald's, why not get a job at McDonald's while you look for other work? And if you can get a job at McDonald's, you can get an ever better paying job. They're taking advantage of you because they think you're too young to know better. Find another job that pays more and tell them off. $2,000 for keys? Jesus. Not only no, but hell no. It's not a legal binding debt even if you continue to work for them. But do prepare to be let go if you push that angle. If you do have somewhere else to go, I would suggest a start over. You're 19. You'll bounce back fairly quickly. And the job sounds terrible. Not legal. It's similar to not returning a uniform when you leave a job. I work for a public school district with over 80 buildings, and there is a master key to use if badge readers go out. If one of our staff lost said key, we might discipline, but we take the financial hit for rekeying all buildings. When you get a letter in the mail from their attorneys, then worry. There is no way someone would bring this to an attorney or waste their time with small claims court. The Fair Labor Standards Act, FLSA, allows deductions in pay for all kinds of things, provided you are not brought below minimum wage, and provided these deductions don't cut into overtime pay. At that point, it's up to the employer payroll to make the deductions. You're not obligated to do the math for them. For a more precise answer, you'll need to see what your state law says about your protections. For example, California doesn't allow this at all, while other states have a dollar limit you can have deducted. But either way, you can't just be charged $2,000. You may have it withheld at a certain rate each check until it's paid off, provided it does not bring you under minimum wage or cut into overtime pay. From what I've heard, if you have a case, any good employment lawyer will work the case, and they'll only require payment if they win. They take an amount out of the damages paid to you. That's illegal. Just ask them where they keep the spare. If they don't have one, that's on them. Post to our legal advice and include your state. This is probably illegal. Was the key made of solid gold? Hopefully you quit by now. If you are in US, they obviously can't charge you for a lost key, especially $2,000. File a complaint with the local Department of Labor if they owe you any money. As a locksmith, I have a hard time seeing how a lost key ends up costing $2,000. Any place where that makes sense to me shouldn't be paying a 19-year-old minimum wage or allow anyone paid that little to carry a key that important. I would suggest you follow the other commenter's suggestion to contact a lawyer. You are not seriously thinking of paying this, are you op? By that absurd logic, you could charge them $5,000 for all the time you spent providing security, storage and custody to the work key off the clock. They are preying on your naivete. In no way does it cost that much, and since you didn't maliciously lose or steal the key, it's not likely something you need to pay back. Refuse to pay if you can't quit this terrible job. If they send you any kind of debt collection letter, respond in writing demanding to see proof of the validity of the debt. If they file a lawsuit against you, get the advice of a lawyer. Unlikely it comes to that, because they most likely know they are being unethical. This is why they want young employees to take advantage of them. Tell them they may get what they want after their anniversary review if some vague performance metrics are met. Sounds like your boss is planning themselves a nice paid vacation with the money they are trying to make you pay. Don't agree to anything. Don't let them steal your wages. Contact local labor department and legal services. Find another job. Unless you signed something saying you had to pay $2,000 if you lost the key, you don't have to, and they can't abuse or steal your wages. Take them to small claims court for any stolen wages. That's illegal. Do not take out a loan or pay him.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Eracast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.